Moving on, it's been a blooming year for the global defense industry as the world slowly returns to its pre-COVID standards, and the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine crossed the 100-day mark with no end in sight. The defense shows are the place to build alliance and strengthen cooperation between the civilian and government markets. I24 News French defense correspondent Matthias Inbar is in Paris. Matthias, what were some of this year's highlights?
We are here close to the center of Israel inside the EUROSATORY to 2022. 4 years that the fair didn't open its doors due to the COVID-19. So here more than 50 companies, Israeli companies, are here just behind me. We had the possibility to talk to the head of the air division in Rafael. Let's have a listen to him.
We came here to the EUROSATORY with our multi-layer defense system consisting with the Stunner and the David Sling, the Iron Dome and the Spider air defense system. Rafael multi-layer concept is based on the Israeli experience on the Mediterranean region and all over the world. As you mentioned, the last conflict that we saw during the last decade all over the world, in most of the continent of the world, consists an emerging threat of cruise missiles, of a long-range rocket and missile. As most of the people familiar with the Czech Republic decision to procure the Spider system, the capability to work and be integrated to a NATO system, and this is a combat-proven open architecture, which is very important. It means that our interceptor can work with any sensor, any shooter, any BMC, and this flexibility and the connectivity of the system give us a lot of agility to work for any other country that needs the defense protection by Rafael.
But more than current threats, there are here in the stand of Israel new technologies and also how to connect all the intelligence corps, the artillery corps, and of course the infantry corps. We discussed with former IDF Chief of Staff and Minister of Defense today, Moshe Boogie Yalon. He explained us also why is it so important for Israeli companies to be connected to the Arab market, to the European market, to new technologies, and also why there is a threat against Israeli tourists in Europe and especially in Turkey. Israelis have a need to always look at the back. Let's have a listen. What can a former Chief of Staff and a Minister of Defense can give to private market?
I can give my experience, and unfortunately I'm very experienced regarding warfare, counter-terrorism, generally speaking about the military. And I found it very interesting to look at this exhibition. I find that there are too many targets here. Tanks, APCs, this is old warfare. It's based on World War II. And we realized that what we did, and that I did as the Chief of General Staff and Defense Minister, to look at the future challenges, which leads us to the conclusion that the time is for intelligence dominance, to know as much as you can about the enemy, to try to target each information, and at the end to use precise munition, whether it is by unmanned air vehicles, drones, whatever. And in this regard, in this exhibition, you can even understand why the Russians failed in Ukraine.
You were, by your own, targeted by Iranians. Are you afraid of being here in Europe?
I'm not afraid. And you know, I have been targeted by all kinds of terrorists, enemies, whatever. And I survived. Even in the battlefield, I survived, although I was injured. So I'm not afraid. But every Israeli should be very careful and to take very seriously all the early warnings information.
The main goal is to understand what the client is looking for and what is the budget that is available to achieve the goals that the client want to achieve. And because we are coming from the client point of view, we are looking to deliver the best solution according to the client needs, not according to the production line that we have in-house. So we're trying to provide everything from our capabilities, but we are taking other companies, other technologies in purpose to get the best solution.
That's it. Yoav, thank you very much. Matti Inbar, Senior French Defense Correspondent for I-24 News here in EUROSATORY 2022. That's back to you.